Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we will discuss one of the methods of integration, and we will talk about integration of polynomial functions. Polynomial functions are of the form f of x given by a naught plus a1 exponent 1 or a1x plus a2 x squared up to an xn. So when you are integrating a polynomial function, you integrate it term by term, such that when, for instance, let's choose a polynomial function to be x to the power n dx. Then the integral of this polynomial function is given by x to the power n plus 1. So you add 1 by the exponent, then you divide by the exponent, and this is what indefinite integral. There is no limit, so you add an arbitrary constant. Now let's use this basic concept to solve the following examples. So we have to integrate the following integrals. So first of all, we consider the integral of 3x to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 3 plus 4x plus 6 all the x. So now let's look at the solution. So we integrate this term by term. So integrating the first term, this is the first term, 3x to the power 5. So we add 1 to the exponent. So this will be 3x to the power 5 plus 1. Then we divide by the exponent, 5 plus 1. The same thing applies to the second term. We add 1 to the exponent, then we divide by the result. The same thing applies to the third term, then we divide. And you see on the last term, it was just 6. But 6 can be written as 6 times x to the power 0. So when you are integrating this, integral of 6 times x to the power 0 dx is given by 6x to the power 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1, just as we have here, plus an arbitrary constant. And when you simplify this, you're going to get 3 out of 6 x to the power 6. But 3 out of 6 is the same as what? 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6 is the same as what? Half. So you get what? X to the power 6 on 2 minus the second term. You're going to get 2x to the power 4 divided by 4. But 2 divided by 4 is what? Half. So we also obtain the second term, x to the power 4 on 2. Then the next term will be 4x squared divided by 2. And 4 divided by 2 is just 2. Then we attach the x squared. The third term will be 6x, then an arbitrary constant. Now, the second question, we have to integrate this function with respect to x. So just like the first question, you integrate this function term by term. So the function under the integral sign, we call it the integrand. So we integrate the function term by term. So the integral of x cubed is just x cubed plus 1 divided by 3 plus 1. That is x to the power 4 divided by 4. Then the next term is going to be 4 over 5 x2 plus 1 divided by 2 plus 1. And this is going to be 4x cubed divided by 2 plus 1 is 3. 3, 5, 15. So you get 4 over 15 x cubed. Then the next term is going to be, that's 3x 1 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1, and that will be 3x squared on 2. And that's what we have here. Then 1 is just like 1 times x to the power 0. So this will be 1 times x to the power 0 plus 1 divided by 0 plus 1. And that is what? And that is x, okay? That's x plus any arbitrary constant. Now, the third question, we have the integral of x cubed minus 2x squared plus x plus 9. So the integral on the first term will be 3x to the power 4 on 4. Then this will be negative 2 on 3x cubed plus x squared on 2 plus 9x plus 6. Thank you very much. In our next video, we are going to learn integration by partial fraction.